Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly. A very happy day out there to everybody watching. Today we are going to wrap up a Shop My Stash. If I had to start over, makeup I'd buy first, and these are going to be my final thoughts. I'm not doing a favorites video. I'm just going to give you some final thoughts, how I think I did. And final thoughts. I don't know what else to say. If you are new here, I want to say hi, hello, thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I am very rambly, I will admit. You're going to hear some background noises, definitely some water running. There's fans going on the other side of the wall. We had water in the basement. So we had a dam fail and water came in the house. Anyways, enough sadness. I just filmed the hardest to get ready with me because I wanted to talk about it, and anyways, we are here to talk about makeup. This is if I had to start over, makeup I'd buy first. I did very minimal because it's kind of in my nature. I'm pulling up my favorites. Well, my favorites. I did calculate everything out. Everything that I bought would have retailed at $179.48. I will say this is all Ulta Beauty prices too. I wanted to do a one-stop shop. My thoughts going into this was if I were to lose everything and I had to start over, I would want to leave my house, walk in one store, and walk out with all my makeup that I was going to have. And I didn't count tools. So there's that. But anyways, if there were an Ulta Beauty sale, the buy two get two free, and L'Oreal was buy one get one half off, it would have only spent $157.98. That's kind of a lot. Like, I get that. I could have definitely budgeted further down, but I was also trying to use what I have instead of buying something, like actually going to the store and being like, okay, this is what I bought. Well, that would have been interesting too, though. Well, that's not what I did. I shopped my stash since it was a shop my stash video, and I picked things like that. Anyways, I will say really quick, we did go on a kind of mini vacation for 4 days down in North Carolina, kind of on business, really quick. We are moving, so we waited as long as we possibly could, but we're kind of get down to the wire. I don't have an option. I needed to go. We needed to drive around. Anyways, so we were wearing our masks, and you know, it covers your nose down, and so I was wearing makeup just from like this up, so I didn't wear my foundation too much. I didn't wear it at all. I didn't wear it at all because every single day I knew I was going to wear a mask and it was going to be a better part of the day, so I didn't wear this when I was on vacation. So what I did wear was my sunscreen / primer, obviously, because and then just concealer. So concealer in my eyes, which ended up all over my forehead, and then spot concealer where I needed for when I wasn't wearing a mask. But anyways, let's start with my thoughts again. I'm getting way ahead of myself, kind of antsy-pantsy, but my thoughts, again, I wanted to walk into a store and buy full face makeup and know that I was going to like it and love it and it was going to work for me. So I did do that. I did not get a powder because the items, the face product items that I did get, they set by themselves. They don't need the powder. So I didn't do that, and I definitely I grabbed this one for a reason. So do I want to say that? I don't know. So okay, let's go through. I'm going to do this really quick. None of this is new. I've ranted and raved about this because a lot of it sits in the desk right behind me. This sunscreen is a fantastic primer. It kind of has like a Benefit poreless feel. It is a tinted SPF, mineral SPF, but there's no color to it. It just doesn't do that gray cast. I would be very curious if you are a darker complexion than I am. If you use this, does it do like the white cast for you too? Like, it doesn't for me. Like, used to use the CeraVe, the mineral one, and if you don't wear makeup over top of it, I mean, it's gray cast. It's like, ugh. You know, if you're on the beach, you're like, you're wearing that. So I like this for that. It's also moisturizing for my dry skin. So I got moisturizer, primer, and sunscreen in one. It is a little bit pricier, but I definitely think that was worth the splurge. This one, I love this one. I'm gonna rebuy this. I think this was a great option. I don't have to set it. It gives me very skin-like finish, but I also picked this one mainly because I can use my fingers, I can use the sponge, I can use a brush, and it doesn't matter. I get the coverage I want. It does build up a little bit. But enough, and I like this. I highly recommend this from the drugstore. They're fantastic. Concealer. I ended up opening a concealer because I didn't have one from the drugstore. And when I was writing things down, my favorite concealer is like $30, and I was like, but my foundation's only like $12. We're not gonna spend $30 on concealer. So I did go with my Ulta Beauty because typically it is only $9. This is the full coverage liquid concealer. I love this. I love this. And I picked it because I don't have to set it. But I will say the humidity down in North Carolina, I definitely did have to set my face. Well, I set this. I didn't set my face because I didn't really full face makeup. I full face makeup. I didn't full face like base makeup. Like, I didn't set this because I didn't wear it. I took it, but I didn't wear it. I was setting with this. I did decide, because everything else I did buy was from the drugstore, that I would have splurged on this anyways. This is a Smashbox Cali Contour Palette, because after I added up a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter on the drugstore side, it was like $3 cheaper than just spending $40 for this, and I would have splurged a little bit to, I just like makeup, okay? Anyways, so I did do this. There are major dip pan, especially in the bronzers, but you definitely can see a line like running in there. But I was using this banana powder underneath my eyes. I used it again today because it's a little sticky here in Michigan, but I just lightly tap underneath there with a brush. I put my brushes over there. So yeah, and I was able to blend. I've been mostly using both highlighters as one, but a lot of times I would do both the bronzer here and then the shimmer just very, very lightly, because this is like really, really blinding. I would mix the both because I do like a luminous bronzer. Do I think this was a great option? Yes, but man, I love to have a blush variety, and it was hard having one blush. I will be very, very honest. I had a hard time. I even tried mixing with the two shimmers here, but a lot of times I actually found myself just doing the bronzer and just doing the gold and champagne highlight and no blush, which was weird. And this I don't like on my face at all, but I do really like it for contouring and like shadowing the neck area. But this on my cheeks, it looks like a bruise. And especially if I do the contour and the blush, it then really looks like bruise. Like this almost pulls straight cool tone. If I use this, like I have it on today and I don't feel like I look bruised, my lighting's off. Like you guys, okay, my light's fried. I don't have my good lights and my husband's lights, so yeah, my lighting sucks. But in person, I don't look like I walked into a wall basically. So I do think this was a good option, but in the case if this did happen, this wouldn't last long. This would not please me, and honestly, it's been really, really hard to stay true to this experiment because yeah, I wish maybe I should have done the Hula one, or the Hula, the Benefit. Maybe I should have done that one better. I don't know, but that one, I like it. I'm glad I picked it, but yeah, like it got boring. I like variety. Oh gosh, I'm a makeup hoarder. Okay, let's talk lips really quick. I did pick both products from Ulta Beauty. Again, I had 3 things set out that I was like, yeah, I would totally use this. And I was like, oh man, I'm going to have to pull in a 4th. So I pulled in a 4th because I did want to do a possible sale. They do run it, is it once or twice a month? They do the buy 2, get 2 free. Anyways, I picked out the automatic lip liner in Flash. I love this. This is just my lip color, but better. I'm able to overdraw just a little bit because my lips are uneven and I'm getting old. But I also picked the Plumped Up Pout lip gloss in Candy Stick right here. I love this one. It plumps. It does, I think, less plumping than like, is it Grande or Grand, whatever. That's a whoa, plumping. And this one, I think it does plump my lips to where I don't feel like there's lines and like, I'm almost 40. It happens. So I really, really like this. I mean, I've made a major dent. I may remember to like keep it up so that you guys can see. And I will say before this, I love lip gloss. I would reach for a lip gloss before I would reach for a lipstick. And I can tell you, for the last week, I'm like, man, I really want to wear lipstick. I want to wear lipstick. I am over the lip gloss. So I think in the lip department, I would probably pick a nude where this would still work with the lipstick, but I would probably next pick up a lipstick, like a bullet lipstick, because yeah, I kind of bored with the lip gloss. I'm bored with the lip gloss. I can't believe I said that. Anyways, a last product from Ulta Beauty, I did pull the Ulta Beauty Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in Ash Taupe because I have realized over my brow journey, I am a fan of the skinny pencil eyebrow products. I also really like powders, but this one I think is my number one. And I panned it. I was almost nervous that I wasn't, just so you guys can hear that click, hopefully hear it click over the water running. Anyways, I did pan this. So this is really, really exciting. And it's going in my empties. Would I buy it again? Yeah, I'm probably going to buy it again because I really love the color. It's like, it's wow, I should not buy this right away though because my brow product status is out of control. But I would buy this again. I really, really enjoyed it. I love the wear. I love the ease. It's, now, okay, I think ABH Brow Wiz is a little waxy. And I think the L'Oreal is almost too pigmented and too soft. This one's like the perfect between. I don't know. I really like that one. What else haven't we talked about? Setting spray. I did pull the Pixie Skin Treats Glow Mist right here. I think I am okay, and I'm going to say I prefer a glow mist. Did I need it because this is luminous and I wasn't going to set my face? No. And did I sometimes take the bronzy kind of shade highlighter and go literally all over my face? Yes, yes, I did. And I would still go on and spray my face because can't have enough, right? So would I buy this again? Yes, yes I would. This one or the L'Oreal one, the Shake and Do Mist, that is fantastic too. And this one's getting low. And I'm like, oh, do I replace this one or do I get the L'Oreal? I haven't had the L'Oreal again, and do I need it because I do have a couple sitting over here. But I like the Glow Mist. I think it sets my makeup, it melts into my skin. My skin is dry. So I don't have the problem of like makeup sliding all over my face, but I do feel like it does I do feel like it does a really good job holding my makeup onto my face. Let's talk about mascara. I didn't have a drugstore mascara, and as far as mascaras, I think, yes, there are great high-end options, but drugstore kills it. I mean, I'm going to say even 9 out of 10 times, like, I can't go wrong with L'Oreal mascara. I've tried, what, 4 within the last, I'll say, year or 2, and I've loved all of them. I like this one. It builds on its own. I will say if I don't set at least like my lower lash line with like a eyeshadow, it does a little bit of transfer if it gets warm. I did find that out. So humidity proof it might not be. It does get a little dark there. But like I said, if I just take like a bone shade or a lot of times I was taking that yellow powder underneath my eyes anyways because it was warm, it solved my problem, no problem. And my thing with mascaras is I want it to wear good. I don't want it to transfer. Now, it does transfer, and I did fix it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Just put a little shadow like I did today. It's not a lot, but a little bit of shadow. But anyways, but I also want it to wash off, like actually come off my eyes. That's one of my peeves. If I have to sit there and go in with like an eye makeup remover, and then I go in with my makeup remover balm, and then I'm going in with like the warm water and the makeup removing rag, and I still am wiping mascara on my towel, I am mad. No, that's 3 steps. Oh, and a cleanse. So 3 steps for makeup removing and a cleanse. If I'm still wiping mascara off on the towel, I don't like it. This one, longest rant ever. This one doesn't do that. It does come off very easily. It wears good. Applies great. I don't have flex. I'd rather have smudgy than flex. Those are my thoughts. But anyways, I like this. Would I buy it again? Yes. Yes, I would. The Voluminous Carbon Black is what I got here. All right, let's talk about it. Let's rip the Band-Aid off and talk about the palette where I would start my makeup collection over. My Lorac Pro palette number 3. I did choose this one because it had, I come with an eye primer and it was only, I think, $4 more than the unzipped gold, which is like my second favorite, I think. I don't know. You guys, I get not to be super sad and bring this down, but I lost 96 palettes. I lost some Lorac, so this kind of hurts. But I am so absolutely happy to have this. I like this concealer, although I'm falling back in love with this one. It's very, very light, and especially down the in North Carolina with like the humidity, like I don't want sticky eyelids. Nothing's so, like, it grosses me out, like with sticky eyelids, like anyways, the little things, like I can't do frogs and sticky eyelids. So I'm making a list. Now this palette is very, very loved, very, very dirty. I mean, she was before anyways, but I guess I should have done before and after shots of this. You can definitely see some dips in these pans. I love this palette. I really do. I have Medallion on and clay, like in the crease, and just a little bit of dark brown just right here. And then I did clay on a flat smudger brush, just like on the outer half of my like lash line right there. But this is the shade that made me love a matte inner corner. I didn't do my matte, like I didn't do an inner corner at all. But anyways, I love this. I love all of these mattes as like single shades. All of these down here are beautiful as single shades. I will say Amethyst, I didn't use as much. I only like that one as a single shade. I don't like it mixed with anything because I feel like if you even mix it with a lighter shimmer or even like one of these mattes in the inner corner, it muddies. Like, it loses the beautiful magenta tone. Does anybody else do that? Like, I don't know, maybe it's me. I don't know. I tried with a brush once, and I tried it with, like, just my finger, and it's beautiful by itself. Leave it alone. But anyways, the shimmers in here, they're beautiful on their own. I take it up just as high as I do now. And the more you blend with these shimmers, the shimmery aspect goes away, but the like pigment payoff is still there. So I didn't have a problem with that. And yeah, Cool Taupe, Clay, Terracotta, and Dark Brown are so beautiful as a matte all over color. I must say. And then I did use Jet Black or Truffle as eyeliner because I didn't pick an eyeliner this month. But do I think I made a good decision? Yes, I do. I got a ton of great looks, and out of everything, I was somewhat bored with some of the other ones. I still really love my eyeshadow look today. I love it. Every time I used this, I was so very happy, and when it came time to do eyeshadow, I was so very happy. I didn't sit there and go, oh man, I'm bored. I wish I had... It wasn't that. I wish I had my drawer of palettes, but that's another story. So this is absolutely where I would start, I think. How did this go overall? Because I don't think I've talked enough. I think it went really well. For me personally, I took it a little like different. I gave myself some rules, but I didn't give myself a budget either. I mean, I'm budget conscious, and so yes, most of this is drugstore. Some of it is on the higher end of the drugstore. I mean, L'Oreal I know is kind of a more expensive drugstore and whatnot, but I really liked it. And when Kyra approached me with the idea, I was like, no, I cannot do that. I'm not thinking about that. That hurts just to think about it. Well, I'm going to tell you what, it hurts more to actually have to. That drawer is gone, you guys. So yeah, there's not going to be a drawer 4 declutter because there's no drawer 4. It's now, I mean, it's gone. It's gone. But this was a really fun experiment. It was really hard at times, but it was actually really easy to pack for too, because this is it. I didn't have to think, what do I want to wear? What do I think I want to use? I just said, well, there it is. That's all I got. So it was almost calming in a sense to have a smaller makeup bag. Do I remember having just one small makeup bag? I think I only had 2 kids at the time. I have 4. I have 4 kids. So I think I only had 2 kids, and I think I had 2 makeup bags still. Oh yeah, no, I don't remember. It was definitely, no, I had more than 2. I had at least 2 bags with my number 2. my kids have numbers, but with my second daughter, I know I had at least 2 because I had like all of my fun glitter makeup, and then I had like my work makeup. That makes sense? Like I had my play makeup and my work makeup separate. So I had at least 2 makeup bags. I don't remember having 1 makeup bag. And anyways, I will say it has been very calming and soothing not to be overwhelmed. I don't have 5 blushes. I don't have 10 like bronzers sitting in front of me and going like, I don't know what to choose. I had 1. Technically 2, but I had 1. I could mix between everything. But again, at the same time, because I love makeup, I got bored. I definitely got bored with just 1 palette. And it makes me sad, but yeah, I do think it is really, really cool though, because I do know this palette inside and out. I know what works for me, what I like, what I don't like. I really think the downfall in this palette is the blush. I almost think that this could have been split. Hear me out. Most of my blush brushes anyways are small enough where I could do half of this pan. I really do. I would have been okay with just 1 bronzer, this bronzer, and like skipping this one. So maybe give me 2 blushes, 2 highlighters. I love that there is a matte powder in here, because also like, if I wanted to tone down, I didn't while I was on the trip, but if I wanted to tone down like the center of my forehead, I could just take that and brighten it, but like matte brighten. Does that make sense? So I really like this one. I love the shimmers. The blush is okay, but like paired with this, it's like, no. So I would replace this with another blush, I think. I think that's what I would do, and I think that would make it a lot better. And moving forward, I really think if I were to do this again, I think I would build my own with singles from Beauty Junkies, but I have to buy them because they are wet and soggy. They're not good anymore, but I think I would build my own like face palette. I think that would be really, really nice. Yeah. Honestly, I'm almost sad that I like grabbed this before I like thought of the benefit, because honestly, I think I would have liked the benefit. I think I would have enjoyed the benefit more for the month than this one. Oh gosh. Oh man, Kyra, like, she didn't pick the Cali Contour palette, and she was like, oh, I miss it. She's gonna like be like screaming anyways. Yeah, and I really miss lipstick. Who am I? I miss lipstick. Like actual lipstick. That's kind of funny. And yeah, you can't, it kind of does bum me out with this. You can't really see, but it is quite far down here. I really, really like this. I bought this off of a Samantha March recommendation. I don't know if she had it in her loves list or she was doing like a collection video, like a foundation collection video or something, but she was like, yeah, I buy this all the time, like it runs out and I go and repurchase it again and again. And I was like, well, here I go to town now, right now, I'm leaving, so I will buy this again. I think this is the only drugstore foundation I have left, because I did that declutter. Nope, fibs. I had to go look. I do have the Ulta Beauty the Effortless, whatever, the new one, and then I do have the CoverGirl, the Milk. But anyways, this is golden, and I will pick it up again. Lip gloss. Did we talk about everything? How did you guys like it? Heather wanted me to mention how, as a YouTuber, because all of that was pretty much just me as a makeup lover. It was hard. It was hard to be in front of everything, but at the same time, it was kind of relaxing to have a break and just have this stuff. And not be a crazy person. Let's talk about it as a YouTuber, kind of getting up there in time. As a YouTuber, I had planned, I will tell you, I had everything planned out, and Kyra's like, dude, let's do this, like, as our Shop My Stash, and I was like, I debated about it, and I was like, yeah, no, you know what, let's do it, let's do this experiment, sounds fun, sounds challenging, and I never turned out a dare. Anyways, so I did have to rearrange a little bit in my planner as far as scheduling. I do plan out everything as far as I have like those long skinny sticky things. Sticky notes. Wow. Sticky notes. So the small sticky notes, I do those and I write little notes and ideas As far as me and my planning, I do it kind of easy on myself. Tuesdays are always get ready with me's. Sometimes they're themed, sometimes they're not. Sometimes it's just me getting on and talking to myself. But so Tuesdays are always just get ready with me's, and Thursdays I always talk about new releases. Now I will say, because I really wanted to only stick to this, I did do a video, can I dupe it video, and I was gonna allow myself that one day to cheat, if you will, on this experiment and have one day off and use the eyeshadows that I had found to dupe the Norvina 4, which now I have none of those palettes. But I ended up with like 9 palettes, and I was like, this is too overwhelming to come up with a look, because I don't just have, what is it, 25 eyeshadows in the Norvina. I have like 100. I think it was like 107 eyeshadows, and I could not fully look together, so I did swatches and whatnot. So I didn't actually do a duping video. Like I didn't cheat per se on the experiment. Do I think it slowed down my spending because this is all I could use? No. I will be very honest. No. It did not. My husband, I did have a really rough moment in life, I guess. I had a mental issue, mental breakdown, basically. But anyways, my husband is very sweet. He made an online order with Beauty Junkies and bought me all the colored eyeshadows and the $120 palette, which was on the floor. So I don't have those. I did not swatch them, did not touch them. I told my, like, Heather was like texting me. She's like, girl, when are you going to touch it? I need these swatches. And I was like, not till I get home from the trip, because then it will be like a month. It will be a month and I can touch it, because as soon as I touch it, I know I'm going to want to put it on my eyes. And I didn't touch it. So I did stay strong in that aspect. I did not, I mean, I did swatch some things because I did the declutter videos. Those were on my list to do. And that was, I think it was harder to do the declutter videos because I was only limited to these items. There's 11 items. That's it. That's all I had. So for the month, I only had a handful of products pretty much, and I was touching and seeing and like having to make decisions whether to keep or whether to pass on or trash my other makeup, and especially like blushes, bronzers, highlighters, like and the face palettes, man. It was really hard, and I was not looking forward to the eyeshadow drawer, which, yeah. But I was so proud to stay strong because nothing actually went on my face. I did make, I did do a Sephora, the sale order. I did not touch those items. I did not swatch those items. I didn't do anything with them. Ipsy. Oh, well, Ipsy got to me really late. And I just actually opened it yesterday because I needed a moment of happy, and I opened my Ipsy. So, I mean, I did not touch it. I looked at it. I didn't swatch it. Didn't do anything. My husband's like, you're not going to swatch it? And I was like, no, because it hasn't been a solid month. Today, solid month. So, I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to test some new makeup because I need to. So, as a YouTuber, this was really hard. But my content, let me look at my content. So yeah, the get ready with me's are always on Tuesday. So that wasn't really hard, and I'd already planned out all of my declutters were gonna run on Wednesdays, and I don't know if you guys have really noticed. Then for Thursdays, I did top 4 I'm watching and 4 I'm not, new releases and can I dupe it. I did a collab video with Agape Love Girl. I'll leave all these videos linked down below. Old releases I'm still pining over. We did that one. So that was a last minute idea too. But anyways, Fridays videos were ranking all of my Lorac eyeshadow palettes, which I probably won't ever be able to watch ever. That was a really hard video to do, but now it's something I can't even think about. But anyways, April haul update. I always do my April haul updates like midway. I won't have one next month because I didn't try anything new this month. And spring 2019 favorites revisited, and then, I mean, this one. So, was it hard? No, because I kind of had all of these videos already planned out, and I think because I do like just very similar content 2 out of 4 days every week, it wasn't too hard. I think it was very interesting. I did do a video, a get ready with me, like, because this was just all I could afford. I was like, well, wait a minute. What if I don't have any tools and I just had to use my fingers? That was challenging. That was really challenging to use like face powder. It's just your fingers. It was a hoop. But anyways, it was fun. But yeah, I think I did well. I had fun. I'm very happy that I did do it. Like I said, I wasn't gonna do it because I was really nervous. But I was like, no, you know what? Let's do it. Let's sit down, get it done, right? So that's it, you guys. I am free to use other makeup. I absolutely have to rearrange June because June was all planned, and now it's a hot mess because I don't have my Beauty Junkies makeup. I don't have 96 palettes. I do have some palettes that were up here that were safe. A couple over in my boxes that I need to get into, so I have to rearrange a little bit. So I almost feel like June is harder because I actually am starting over in the eyeshadow department. I think actually starting over is harder than the experiment of starting over. Does that make sense? Oh man, this sucks. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this month's content. Let me know down below what was your favorite video. Have you ever done this kind of video? Let me know if you have. And also let me know what your picks would be. If you had to start over, where would your picks be? And how do you think I did on my picks? Was there anything you would have switched out for me? Let me know down in the comments. But anyways, I hope you guys do have a absolutely lovely weekend because I think this is going up on Friday. I'm pretty sure it's going up on Friday. But anyways, yeah. So have a lovely weekend. Have fun. Enjoy some sunshine kisses wherever you are. Remember your sunscreen. And make sure that your bell is rang and you are subscribed. Hit the like button. Share with friends so I can make more friends here on the internet. And I hope to see you guys next week. Bye.